Guys, this is my review for the movie Chef, and I just, posted things on Instagram. If you haven't watched and all that stuff, check out this review. And one guy did not watch it, and I'm glad that he's going to be watching this, and hopefully he gets a good experience, that this is an actual good movie. This movie is so different, like unexpectedly good. When I heard it, I'm like, yeah, it's a boring premise, whatever. This guy, Jon Favreau's character, he goes to the South and just travels around the country because he loses his job. Because he was a chef at a restaurant, he lost his job because he basically was talking shit to another food critic, and that food critic was like, no, no, no. And then the boss was like, you know what, you can't be doing that. And then he's like, fine, let's get him back. And then he gets him back, and then he's like, guess what, you're cooking the same food. He's like, but we can't cook the same food. And then shit gets intense, and then he gets fired, and then he's trying to desperately look for a job, and he's on Twitter, and now all this crazy shit's happening, and then he gets fired, and then his wife, Sofia Vergara, tells him to go to the South and all that crap, and then he gets a food truck, a Cuban food truck. A Cuban food truck. I'm so sorry, guys. A Cuban food truck, and he makes the best sandwiches in town. Well, in the world, apparently. And he travels around the country with his friend. I forget who he is, but he voices Sid, so look that up. And his son, never knew that actor, so whatever. So they go around the country serving food and all that crap, and it's just a family drama with comedy elements. Like, you're not gonna cry in this movie. It's just a fun movie where they're trying to slowly put their family back together. Like, Sofia Vergara and Jon Favreau, they're not together anymore, but they have a son, and the dad, Jon Favreau, keeps on breaking promises to his son, and now they're just trying to just bind together this broken family. And Sofia Vergara's character knows that if he travels the country with their son, then, they're going to have this relationship back, and then she starts to notice it, and then, they're good friends again, and then basically that's what it is. It's just them on the road and all that stuff. I'm not going to spoil anything. Now, if you have not seen this, warning, there's no explosions. I hate to tell you, for you blockbuster movie lovers out there, this movie is just an amazing movie where you get to see, like, how to make all this cool stuff. And do not watch this if you're hungry, because then you're going to probably kill yourself, because it's just, the food is so good. I have a sandwich in my hand and I just get starving watching the movie. It's just so good. And there's like comedic relief. It's just fun. It's just a bunch of guys hanging together. If you watch Foxcatcher, it's like that, but not so dark. It's fun. I don't know why I just compared that with that. But, like, you know what I mean? It's just like a realistic film. Like, it could be based on a true story, and they just have fun. That's what it is. Trying to get the family back together. And the positives with this film is just a lot of things. There's just a lot of good stuff in this movie. There was good acting. The main premise, the cooking. A touchy subject, because, like, there's not a lot you can do with that without having competition. But I think they did that well. Just saying, oh yeah, he's just starting back up and brand new. And then bad stuff, I don't really know off the top of my head. Yeah, like, I'm going to start talking about the good stuff. Like, I love the relationship between Jon Favreau's character and his friend on the food truck. Like, they're two actual friends. They don't battle each other at the end, like, as a sad moment in the movie, like the downfall. That's just corny, and they didn't do that. I'm happy they didn't have a downfall with the son and the father. Well, they technically did, but that was in the beginning of the movie. So my main problem, I'm going to have to say, is that it was predictable at the end. Like, good guy wins and all that stuff, like, whatever. But it's what happens in the middle, how you get there. I mean, it's not so predictable. Okay, it is predictable. I'm just gonna leave it out there. It's predictable, but what movie isn't? Like, the only unpredictable movie that I have seen in a while is Gone Girl, and that threw me off so much, and it didn't ruin the movie. This one, there was no plot twist or anything like that. I mean, it wasn't so generic like The Wedding Ringer, where you know what exactly is going to happen. They're going to hate each other. Then they're going to start warming up to each other. Then they're going to have a fallout. Then they're going to become best friends. There you go. Just describe Wedding Ringer. This movie is just slowly transitioning from this broken family together, and there's like no problems. The only problem I have to say is that I wish there was a little bit more story to it, because it was a long movie. It was a 2-hour movie, I'm not gonna lie, but I wish there was a little bit more. That's the only problem I really have. I'm nitpicking the crap out of this movie because it's just so good. And I recommend you watch this movie, because if you did not, this is what this movie is. A small comedy, independent. If you like food or like TV shows like Chef, Iron Chef or something like that, or Battle of the Knives, I don't know, some of them random shit. If you like any cooking shows, if you like small mini comedies, you like family dramas, this is the movie for you. I try to stay away from rating movies because I feel differently all the time, but since I just watched it recently, I'm going to give it an 8.9, because it was just really good. 8.9 out of 10. So yeah, watch it. You're going to love it, I promise. If you're a blockbuster lover, just stay away from it, because you're not going to like it, because it's not explosions, bad news, the freaking car, the food truck doesn't just go and then just tip over the freaking bridge and blow up other cars. Sorry, Michael Bay, not your film. But if you actually like movies like I do, go watch it. And if you kind of like movies, just give it a shot. If you don't like it, what the hell is going to happen? Nothing. So just check it out. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Please just like the video, please.